All right, this is the top 10 swordsman, and coming in at number 10, Zoro. Unfortunately, as strong as Zoro is, he hasn't mastered his hockey yet, or had any particularly crazy hockey feats as of yet. He hasn't mastered any of the hockey types like other swordsmen, so currently Zoro's number 10, but in terms of potential, he will be top 3 by the end of the series, especially if he passes Mihawk. Coming in at number 9, Shiryu of the Rain. He was on par with Magellan pre-timeskip, which is ridiculously strong. I would say Magellan was like just below Admiral level. But since we have no feats just based on the invisibility fruit and the fact that he was a much higher tier than Zoro pre-timeskip and is built up to be one of Zoro's endgame opponents, we have to put him above Zoro for now. Coming in at number 8, Trafalgar D. Waterlaw. Law is approaching Yonko level, but isn't there quite yet. He can't fight Big Mom or Kaido 1v1, and is likely going to lose to Blackbeard right now. But the OP no Mi Fruit Awakening puts him above the likes of Zoro and Shiryu for now. Coming in at number 7, Admiral Fujitora. Literally, because he's Admiral level, that's literally it. He has really no good feats right now. He isn't really presented very well, but as for now, just being an Admiral puts you at number 7. At number 6, we have Oden. Controversial, but he was capable of fighting on par with Kaido, although Kaido 20 years ago wasn't really the fighter he is now. He recently became the strongest creature in the world, so as good a feat as it was, fighting Kaido back then and potentially being stronger than him, you are not a legend, in my opinion, which is who we will see on the lower, as we get down to the lower numbers. He does have Advanced Conquerors and Rio Mastery, so he has that going for him. But moving on to number 5, the master of all hakis, Rayleigh. He's master of all 3 types of hakis and is Admiral level outside of his prime, so inside of his prime, he was clearly above Admiral level. That is why I'm putting him at number 5. At number 4, controversial pick, but Ryuma. Ryuma was so strong that when Wano was known as the Land of Gold, and pirates and nobles from all over wanted to come to Wano to steal the riches and wealth from Wano, this guy was the only one that was able to single-handedly deter nobles and pirates from entering a territory. We're not talking about having your whole crew in an island. We're talking about this guy was single-handedly able to deter all invasions. So this guy was, in my opinion, Yonko level, because only a Yonko would be able to hold a territory by himself. But just in terms of feats, he was said to have cut any opponent in an instant, so his draw is insane. He killed a dragon in one slice. This guy is clearly something that we haven't seen. His nickname was Sword God. So I understand Mihawk right now is called the strongest swordsman. Ryuma is called Sword God. So we gotta just put that into perspective. In terms of strength, lore, everything, I got Ryuma at number 4. At number 3, Mihawk at number 3. He was named the strongest swordsman even before Shanks lost his arm. The only reason I'm putting him below Shanks is because he acknowledged there was a gap between him and Yonko like Whitebeard whenever the Marineford arc started. As you can see below, he says he wants to find out the true distance between us and that man below. So he puts himself in a lower tier than Whitebeard. I think as of now, we all would say that Shanks was in Whitebeard tier. So if Mihawk himself is saying that Shanks was stronger overall, I think what they meant by stronger swordsman was just duels without Conqueror's Haki. I think they were dueling mostly without Conqueror's Haki. And the reality is, in terms of feats that we will discuss later on from Shanks, it's hard to imagine him losing to Mihawk in a serious fight. So moving on to number 2, we got Shanks. Shanks has the best haki feats we've seen today. For starters, his Conqueror's Haki is capable of paralyzing an admiral, and he has the nickname Killer of Observational Haki. So you can make an argument that he has an advantage of 2 of the 3 types of Haki type, the 2 of the 3 Haki types, Conquerors and Observational, because he can nullify your observational while being able to use his observational. So basically, he's able to use future sight. Meanwhile, your observational is basically blocked off. That just the advantage of those two alone is going to have him destroying anybody in the verse not named the number one swordsman, who is Gold D. Roger. Obviously, the Pirate King in the most competitive pirate era in One Piece, where we had Whitebeard, Rocks, Kaido, Big Mom, etc. And the one that stood above everybody was Gold D. Roger, and he did so without a devil fruit. So that's it for my top 10 list. Once again, recapping. Number 10, Zoro. Number 9, Shiryu. Number 8, Law. Number 7, Fujitora. Number 6, Odin. Number 5, Rayleigh. Number 4, Ryuma. Number 3, Mihawk. Number 2, Shanks. And number 1, Roger. Thank you for watching.